The champagne glass slipped from my hand and shattered on the marble floor. The sound echoed through the grand ballroom. Music stopped. Conversations froze. A woman sitting at the head of the table smiled faintly and said, "Some people never learn how to belong in places like this." At that moment, I realized my past had followed me into the most important night of my daughter's life. My name is Rebecca Moore, and I'm from the United States. Today, I'm sharing a real-life story that taught me a powerful lesson about dignity, patience, and true victory. This happened at a gala dinner in Chicago, celebrating my daughter Claire's engagement to a young architect named Ethan Reed. It was supposed to be a joyful evening, but fate had other plans. As I looked across the table, my breath caught. The woman hosting the dinner, elegant, confident, dripping in luxury, was Victoria Hale. 40 years ago, she was the girl who made my school life a nightmare. Back then, I grew up poor, a broken home, unpaid bills, second-hand clothes. I was the top student in class, but I often went to school hungry. And Victoria? She was rich, popular, and cruel. She mocked my clothes. She laughed when others joined in. Once, she made fun of me in front of the entire class, and no one defended me. I buried those memories deep inside, and promised myself I would survive. I married young, a mistake I paid for dearly. My first husband was aggressive and unreliable. When I finally left, I had nothing but my daughter and my determination. I worked multiple jobs, studied at night, cried in silence. Years passed, slowly, painfully. I built a life. I entered the financial sector, climbed step by step, and eventually married Daniel Moore, a respected investment executive. Yet even with wealth, I stayed quiet, modest, invisible, because I knew how easily people could turn cruel. At the dinner, Victoria made subtle remarks. "So, what line of work are you in? Oh, Claire must be lucky marrying into our family." She smiled politely, but the message was clear. I stayed silent, not for myself, but for my daughter's happiness. Later that night, my husband Daniel noticed my trembling hands. I told him everything. He didn't get angry. He didn't threaten revenge. Instead, he quietly said, "Let the truth speak." Within weeks, reality surfaced. Victoria's family wealth, built on loans, false records, and betrayal. The business collapsed. Their status vanished. Their home was gone. For the first time in her life, Victoria stood where I once had, alone, ashamed, afraid. One afternoon, she came to my door. No makeup, no elegance, just tears. "I was cruel," she whispered, "and I'm sorry." I looked at her and felt no anger, only peace, because I had already won by becoming stronger than my past. I forgave her, not for her sake, but for my own freedom. Claire and Ethan's wedding still happened. No elegance, no pride, only warmth, respect, and love. Years later, our home filled with the laughter of grandchildren, and I learned something profound. Some victories are silent. Some justice needs no applause. True success is not revenge. It is healing. Kindness and patience outlast cruelty. The past can hurt you, but it doesn't get to define you. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to Moralist for more real-life stories with powerful lessons. Remember, your silence, dignity, and perseverance are stronger than any insult.